Okay, well, it is Friday and the sun is just starting to be hidden behind all of the clouds, which is nice. At least now we can get out here a little bit. I've been under the weather the last 3 days with this heat, but this morning it was a little bit cooler, so you guys have been watching me. I'll show you what I did to the top of the second grow tower today. Can anybody tell me what's missing? Dun dun dun. So, in a minute I'll go in and I'll show you my harvest. But I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know I am still working on getting things done. There's still projects that need to be done because of all this heat and all the rain we got before. The yard needs to be mowed again, so that's on the to-do list. We're supposed to start cooling off, so that's going to be nice, and I'm looking forward to that actually. And the water barrel project that I was doing, it didn't work out the first time, so what I did was I took it apart and I took some I think it's called plumber's tape, and I wrapped the tape around the threads on the white piece here. And now it is still dripping a little, as you can see, but this has been full now for 2 days, and that's all we have for a drip. So it was successful. So that was that's a good thing. So now I can start using that water barrel as well, because this water barrel, oh well, we're going through almost the entire thing every night when I have to water all the tomatoes. Up there is a bag that has some worm compost or worm castings in it. They're a bit dried out now, but I've been leaching water and then pouring it over the worm castings to keep the water barrel filled. And that's what that was that you just seen, is the water barrel's full of water. I need to actually dump them again and start up some more water. But I wanted to show you guys these cute little things out here while I had a chance. And I got a spot on this one. Oh, alrighty, let me show you. Our tomatoes are starting to get ready. They've been a little overwatered. I see this one has, because it's split. And that's that compost. And it seems like the compost is holding better water than my regular soil. So, but the tomatoes are starting to color. So soon we will have some beefsteak tomatoes to harvest. I'm excited about that. Excuse me. Just had a hydration drink to keep hydrated because it is really hot out. Even when the sun's down, it still says it feels like 100 here. So been dealing with trying to get everything done and the heat. You can see that there's a lot. This heat has really done a number on a lot of the plants. I got to pull some of these, pluck a couple of those yellow leaves to make sure that they're not diseased. Of course, my nasturtiums here, well, I got to deadhead them, but the heat's doing a number on them as well. And pumpkins and cucumbers are still thriving. I still haven't seen any bulbs for the pumpkins. And I've been keeping an eye down on the soil. There is still some DE down there. I'm watching for the vine borer bug to come back, because that's what one of the things I've been trying to fight recently. You can see some of our pots are looking a little droopy, but a lot of them are still looking pretty good. We got bugs everywhere. Looks like I've got some more peppers ready to be harvested, so I'll have to pull them off soon. But yeah, yeah, that one's looking a little droopy too. You can see his leaves are droopy. The green beans look good, but they're really not putting off any green beans. So I've got a couple of green beans, but not too many. And so all the jalapenos look like they're about ready to be harvested. And so that's exciting. A couple of these are starting to color. So those will be ready to be pulled soon too. Yay! The chili peppers here are starting to color, so they'll be ready to be pulled soon as well. So that's exciting. The chives are still doing good. They're a little bit dried out, as you can see, but they're still doing good. The avocado, I can't believe it, but it is still alive. So that's another one that's exciting. I've got my volunteer Thai basil and all of my volunteer ground cherry tomatoes I still haven't gotten to. And this one here, surprisingly, is another volunteer ground cherry tomato. So that's exciting. I'm getting ground cherry tomatoes popping up everywhere. Now I just got to get them into their own pots so that they can get bigger and grow. More Thai basil, ground cherry tomatoes that you can see are putting off tomatoes. I'm hoping to be able to get to some of them and put them in pots so we get a good harvest this year. We'll see. The marigolds are getting dry again, but I do have one little guy poking up. So I'm hoping that the rest of them will poke up soon. Otherwise I'll have to start some more seeds, but I've got these guys down on the shelf because the sun and the heat are just killing them. My strawberries are starting to struggle. The bee balm is doing good. These guys up here are doing all right. The sprig of citronella is still alive, so that's good. And the other strawberries, this asparagus is doing good. You can see down here, the other strawberries have been really sunburnt. And I mean, like this sun and this heat has been so bad that a lot of stuff has not only bolted, but it's getting sunburned. So I don't have any shade tent, so we just kind of wing it and do what we can do. I can't transfer all of this into the back shade tent, so we're just making do with what we have. But while we're at it, let's take these girls inside and I will show you what I harvested today. Come on. There we go. Yep, your tongue's sticking half out the side of your neck, so time to come in. It's getting pretty warm out there. So in here, I have brought my harvest in and started to clean it off and clean it up. I already took the tops of the first harvest off and gave them to the neighbor because she likes to cook them up. I did save some, but here is my harvest of purple cosmic carrots. There's the rest of the greens that I'll be chopping up and harvesting. And these are my Cosmo colored beets. And I haven't pruned off the greens on those either. So that's my harvest. Isn't that exciting? I think it is. Oh yes, and yesterday I went out to check and see if my short and sweet carrots were ready. And I felt the shoulders of this little guy. His greens are a little droopy because he's been in here overnight and all day today. But my short and sweets are short and sweet. Now, any of you guys who know, if you're familiar with growing things, you know that no, it's not going to look like the stores. And that's why that one's got the 3 prongs and he was in the bottom of the tower. But that's just, they don't always come out looking perfect, and that's okay. It's still edible and it's still food. So that's what we got for you right now. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to blanch most of the carrots, and then I'll slice up some of them along with the beets, and I'm going to roast the beets and the carrots, and that will be our side dish for probably tomorrow's dinner. I'm not exactly sure. We're figuring that out. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys are staying tuned and learning something. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And remember, you are someone, you do matter. I love you. And as soon as I get a chance, I will do another video. And I'll probably do a video and tell you how I'm going to blanch these carrots and everything. But anyways, that's for another day. So thanks for watching again. I really, truly appreciate it. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. If anybody you know is growing things, maybe they'd be interested in seeing how I'm growing things in a tower. So with that being said, I thank you again, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, ciao now.